Alex and I met through a mutual friend at the gym. And I remember one morning going to the gym, and Alex came in and she was tired, and we got to talking, and she told me how she had been up all night bottle feeding a litter of kittens. And I was like, what do you mean you're bottle feeding a litter of kittens? And she said, yeah, I'm fostering a litter of kittens. And I was like, wait, that's a thing? Like, you can foster a litter of kittens? Like, I want to do that. So I'd always been an animal lover, but never really got involved in the work of rescue or fostering.
She said, I didn't know that was a thing, fostering kittens. And I said, well, we're going to be long lost friends, and I have something to introduce to you. And our friendship, developed over our shared love for animals, and I think probably over a 10-year period, we fostered countless numbers of kittens and adult cats and became really passionate about it. And quickly we both recognized that we could not foster our way out of this cat overpopulation problem in Philadelphia. And we got very interested in TNR, and we're like-minded people, focused and driven, and we wanted to find a solution to the problem, not just dealing with the problem. I would say probably about 5 years ago, we met Shauna Fry, who now heads up our great organization, and she was really the missing link. She had a lot of education, a lot of experience about trapping and sterilizing, rescuing and sterilizing cats, and helping to control the cat overpopulation. And it formed a trifecta that then we developed the Cat Collaborative and tried to tackle the problem.
My name is Shauna Fry, and I am the Director of Operations for the Cat Collaborative. I have been with this group since the beginning, which was in January of 2022. The Cat Collaborative was established because we realized how enormous the problem of stray cats in Philadelphia was. It is estimated that there are approximately 500,000 stray cats that are living on the streets of Philadelphia. And without some sort of intervention, that number is just going to increase every year. And the suffering that goes hand in hand with these cats living on the street just is heartbreaking to those of us who love cats, of which I am definitely one of them. The term TNR, which stands for Trap, Neuter, Release, can be a little bit off-putting, and it can also almost make it seem like we're doing something negative to the cats, when in fact this is one of the most humane ways that we can make the situation for outside cats better. So the goal of TNR is to go to areas where there's where there's any cats, whether there's a lot, a few, whatever, we still want to get them all fixed, and that's done through TNR. So one of the greatest things that sets the Cat Collaborative apart from traditional TNR is that we've actually changed that R, and now instead of it just simply meaning that we're going to release the cats that we have fixed, we actually change that to respond. So we are now referring to this practice as trap, neuter, respond. And the respond is based on the individual characteristics of each and every cat that passes through our hands. If the cat's friendly, we will do everything in our power to respond in a way that moves that cat into a rescue, that gets that cat a forever home where they can live out their lives. If that cat's not friendly, if it's a feral cat where they're not going to be adoptable, then that response is releasing the cat and knowing that their lives are a little bit better because we touched them and we got them the care that we could get them and gave them the best option for the rest of their lives. So I really take so much pride in that R, in that respond, and showing that we really care about every single cat, and we want to do the very best by every cat that passes through our hands.
A caretaker had reached out to me. I have previously helped her fix all the cats in her colony. She reached out about a cat that she believed had some sort of front leg deformity. The way he was walking it was hard to look at. So she reached out and I came out and I was able to rescue him. After we got him to clinic and he was neutered, the vet determined that both of his front legs were broken and healed incorrectly. So he had been suffering and walking around the streets for we don't even know how long with 2 broken front legs. So he ended up getting his one front leg amputated and the other one he can still walk on, but we're getting a second opinion at the Bridge Clinic to see if it needs any reconstructive surgery. He is getting around fine. He's actually become like a whole new cat since getting the one leg amputated. Before he was just, the pain he was in, it just like he wasn't purring, he wasn't eating. And since getting the leg amputated, he's just like a whole new cat. He's so snuggly and friendly, and he just has a chance at a new life. I see cats like Stubbs all the time suffering on the streets, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of this organization and that through the Cat Collaborative, they're gonna get the medical care that they need.
The beautiful thing about TCC is that when we are out there trapping cats and getting them, to clinic, to get them spayed, neutered, we know that if there are any medical issues at all, we can count on the clinic to catch those issues, to get them addressed immediately. We can count on TCC to help us get to that end goal of getting that cat either into rescue as a healthy cat, or get it into, get it released back to its community, whatever the case might be. But we know that we have every resource we need to make sure that that cat gets everything they need from A to Z.
Basically, TCC was thinking, well, what can we do? What can we do to address the root cause of all of these problems? How can we stop the problem before it begins? And the idea was to set up the Pet Clinic, which is a completely free service to pet owners in Philadelphia. The cats are spay-neutered, they're vaccinated, and they're flea-treated, and they're wormed. So it's like a wellness package for the cats. And it basically enables cats to stay with their owners in loving homes. So really, this feeds into the overarching goal of the Cat Collaborative, which is to reduce the stray and homeless cat population in Philadelphia.
That clinic has a wait list of over 800 families. The only thing that's preventing us from clearing out that wait list is the funding associated with vetting all of those cats. We also have a really robust community program, and we have trappers and volunteers all over the city who use our website to alert us to, like, oh, there's this group of 6 cats in my neighbor's backyard. These requests come in all the time. The only thing preventing us from addressing all of those requests is funding. So part of tonight is really to hopefully inspire everyone who's here to want to join us in this effort. It's not just about funding, it's also about volunteering. There's so many different ways you can get involved in the Cat Collaborative. And we just hope that you're going to join us. It's a lot of fun, it's really rewarding, and the cats will thank you.
It really is awesome. I have to say, for me, it's been life-changing getting involved with this. Like, really feeling that what we're doing is making a difference, like a real difference in people's lives and cats' lives. So we're helping not just the cats, but the people who love the cats as well.
Part of what we do is engage the community. We engage the pet owners, we engage the kids on the block, the people that we come across, the feeders, the caretakers that exist in the community, and let them know they have a voice and they do have some options and they can do the right thing, and that we're going to be there to help.
I just think it's amazing that people who are in really difficult circumstances are still managing to, they love their animals so much, and they're so grateful to basically give them a lifeline to get their pet cat the care that they need. And it just sounds a little bit cheesy, as we'd say in Scotland, but it honestly feels like a privilege at times to be able to facilitate that. and just help people so much and help their cats.
The more that we can build the community within TCC, the more that we can help the cats and the larger community of Philadelphia. So we are always really excited to bring in new people, welcome them in, teach them everything that we know, share all of our knowledge and resources, and see how they can also get more involved.
It's just like snowballed, and I've, even from the last year, the pet clinic has expanded massively. There's so much momentum, there's so much potential as well. I mean, it's so exciting. There's literally so much that we've already done. There's like exponentially so much more we need to do. And really the only thing that's stopping us is funding. So we just need more funding. It's going to make such a difference. And we're so grateful to anybody who can help us on our mission, no matter how small your contribution is, it's just going to make such a difference. So thank you.
We are in a really good spot with our organization right now. We have so much momentum. We have so many amazing volunteers who bring drive, dedication, and incredible work ethics. We've got some incredible processes in place. We are literally a well-oiled machine ready to do so much more. And the only thing that is holding us back from responding to even more requests is funding.
With all the progress and success the TCC has had over the last 2 years has also posed some challenges. 2 being funding. We have identified 2 areas that we had not originally considered. 1 being the owned pet clinic, and the second being the medical fund. Both of these are imperative for us to continue to do our work. My hope is that tonight you might consider donating to one of those or to the organization as a whole. I hope you enjoyed yourself and have a great evening.